Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Pontiac Tribe Grounds, and today I want to talk about data privacy in your vehicle. And a preface, my name is Devon Xavier Beck, CEO and founder of the new Pontiac Motor Company, and we are not affiliated with GM. Imagine a world where every time you start your engine, you're actually investing in the car. In today's world, companies like General Motors, Ford, Stellantis, they've been selling a lot of our data in the background. Unbeknownst to the general population, that data is incredibly lucrative and incredibly personal. It takes everything from your driving habits at night to the way you stop, accelerate, speed, and that could be totally dependent on your location. A lot of that data was given away by these companies, sold in batch quantities, and then used to set insurance rates behind the scenes. And that type of privacy violation shouldn't be, or it should be regulated in today's world. And that's what I want to talk about with Pontiac Motor Company. So for PMC, our vision is that your daily driving experience is yours to sell. We aim to give you a transparent system utilizing the blockchain that you don't have to sign any after the fact disclosures. You just download a simple app. You're able to access insurance discounts and brand sponsored benefits from your driving ability. You know, Sometimes I take a GPS and it's always not the efficient route. Sometimes I can take a back street, drive at a slower pace, and make it to my destination at a quicker way. A lot of that time, that's not really ever being tracked or utilized. And that information there could help others, similar to how Waze and some of the GPS navigation systems crowdsource. I think that connecting our vehicles to the blockchain and enabling us to uh, sell our data will give manufacturers such as PMC the chance to improve driving habits as well as reduce costs for your everyday trip planning. For example, let's take countries like China and Korea. They utilize biometric and in cabin data for their vehicles. So, for example, they may collect everything such as your age, race, your facial expressions, your even your sexual activity, depending on how the vehicle's moving at the time. That's absolutely absurd. And to me, this really just illustrates the importance of how these personalized car services are, going to raise a lot of privacy concerns. Even things like a medical emergency can possibly be tracked and sold to, medical insurers. They can have that opportunity to raise your health insurance rates. Nobody really knows what's going on in the background, and I personally feel that automotive companies need to leverage more transparent mechanisms such as the blockchain to help consumers understand exactly what's going on in their vehicle and exactly what they see. And the global automotive CAGR for data monetization is projected to reach staggering $7.5 trillion by 2032. That's from its current state at 320 billion in 2023. You can imagine the sheer amount of wealth that's going to be generated as people are as more of these I guess unconnected countries come online as well as utilize their own mobility technologies. It's going to be amazing to see. But once again, it also brings in those issues of privacy. What do they see? And where is this data being stored? And as a cybersecurity practitioner of 15 years, one of my greatest concerns is what happens in the event of a hack. What information can they potentially gain from your vehicle, from you, and from the things that you have seen and how you drive? That information could potentially be used to harm you. They could sell it to the black market, and they could, somebody could come set up your car or anything like that. There's a lot of I don't want to say negligence, but people really need to take a step back before we integrate these technologies and make sure that we do it in a secure way so we don't have to go back after we learn about our mistakes. The good news is that the federal government is beginning to take more action on these companies and their data selling habits. For example, the FTC just banned GM from actually selling any insurance data, and they must stop sharing sensitive geolocation and driver behavior data with any third party for 5 years, and reform its practices to ensure that they have clear consumer consent going forward. So they actually said that that was their first action on connected car data, and signaled that they may perform more enforcement if companies continue to treat it in a misleading way. And then in 2023, the Mozilla Foundation actually said most modern cars are a privacy nightmare on wheels. They analyzed 25 major car brands and found that all 25 failed basic privacy tests, making cars the worst product category they've ever reviewed for privacy. That's insane. Now, think about some of the most unprivate technologies you've ever touched. And the most vicious one is your car sitting right there in your garage. Crazy, right? And we've been talking about cybersecurity, multi-factor authentication, biometrics, ring cameras, but your vehicle, nah. All in all, I see a lot of forward-thinking entrepreneurs looking at how this data monetization can be used to improve the lives of people as we move toward this hyper-connected future. One very popular CEO said that the goal at the end of the day is to unlock the full life cycle of the vehicle from connected car to the day it's scrapped, and then always continue to use that information to help people. Because consumers and transparency are going to be key in the future of the automotive industry. So let me know what you guys think. This is one of the first videos on Pontiac Motor Company's channel. If you guys have any questions you'd like to know about the company or me, the CEO, go ahead and put them down there in the chat, and I'd love to talk to you guys. All right, stay up, God bless, and check out the Autorama in Detroit too. It's going to be a blast.